Let me pause this for a minute.
And if you've seen my series Tales of Urban Decay, guess you know where I stand. So hit that subscribe button for more.
Story running a little too high.
To become a...
All right. I knew I'd seen that color somewhere before. I told you that screen paint, well, first thing first, do you know who I am? My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now, I've seen this color before. And the reason why I've seen this color before, because we have it here. It's interesting how things work out. When we threw out Crow's products from the shop, we actually left one of the containers behind by accident. I found this container behind my the old TV and in the shop downstairs. So we kept it. And it's a good thing we kept it, because I told you I've seen this color somewhere before. So the screen paint that we ordered off of Crow's website is a light, like a mid-gray light gunmetal paint. But I told you, I've seen this before. I've seen this color somewhere before. And you know where we saw that? There you go. The UV mix. This is the color of the UV mix that we were able to make. We made this color on our website. We made it using the screen paint. I hope this is not your real Frankenstein, buddy, because we can make this. This is the exact same color as your UV mix. And the UV mix was made on a reversal. We made this using the same demonstration of the screen paint. I think I'll go over here for a minute and pull this up. We made this product using his tutorial demonstration right here. This is the black and white tutorial demonstration using 2 tablespoons of black paint to make the screen paint mix called the Metallica mix, which he no longer sells on his website. Now, in our demonstrations on testing his products to see if we can use the exact same demonstration that he deleted off his account, the same video, the one you're seeing right here that was deleted off his account showing him making the black and white mixture, we used the same ingredients to make 3 of his screen paints. We made the personal, we made the Metallica mix, and we made the UV mix. The UV mix was made with, and I got to go back to my notes, I think it was like something like 6. It was a black paint, and it was 6 tablespoons of white paint. And that's how we made the UV mix. We made that out of black and white paint. Yeah, this is another problem you're going to have. This is a 39 gunmetal, our technology. Do you see how dark this is compared to this? First things first, this isn't the paint we ordered. Second, it would never pass. This is a 39 gunmetal. I think what you saw in the basement, you saw the screen was being hit by all that light. That's what screens look like downstairs in a max out zone when they're being hit with tons of ambient light. You're not used to that because you don't put your screens under that kind of scrutiny, so your screens are not used to seeing that. You thought our screen was this color, right? No. 38 gunmetal, 39, sorry, are extremely dark. This is the color of it, right here. The reason why the screen looked the gray it did downstairs, again, being hit with a ton of light. So no, you would have never been able to match this product, even if you made your product that color, due to the fact that this would pull a much higher contrast level because the screen is darker, and that means the colors would pop even higher. But this color, I've seen it somewhere before. This is a color that you had for the UV mix, right here. Exactly the same. And we can make this because we made it here in the video. We did a live stream on making your products using your tutorial video right here, the black and white paint mixture, and we just added more tablespoons of black paint. So what we did was we did a reversal. Instead of taking white paint and adding black paint, we added in black paint and added in white paint and made your UV mix perfectly. Let me show how perfect we made your product. We made that out of black and white paint. See how people mess up in life, how badly they mess up? A buddy of mine had brought that to my attention. He said, that UV mix, that looks just like that UV mix. I was like, it does look like the UV mix. So I went downstairs in the basement. We found it in the corner. And sure enough, we put them side by side and they look exactly alike. And they are exactly alike. We know how to make this because this is actually 6 tablespoons of white paint into black paint. Your product's nothing but black and white paint. That's all it is. So this is going back to him tomorrow. He wants us to open it. He sent me an email telling me open it, open, open. No, we're going to send it back to you sealed up, never even touched, because you're going to send me back the one I ordered. The one I ordered was a light mid-gray. That's what we ordered, and that's what you're going to send to me. That's what I paid for. Or it's sealed up, and you're going to send us back on that website. That's what you're going to send back to us. That's what we want. We want exactly what we ordered. That is your UV mix that we made. And your product is sitting right up against it. We duplicated all his paints. We duplicated the Metallica, we duplicated the Personal, and we did the UV mix with $40 worth of paint. All by adding in different shades of more or less black paint. So if this is your Frankenstein, we can make as much as we want, and we can post the ingredients on how it's made because we already made it already. We made that. That's your UV mix right there that we made. We duplicated. And all we did was use your tutorial video on how to make it. The video you deleted off your account that you don't want anybody to know about. I think you were sadly mistaken because you thought that you had the same color as our screen downstairs. That's what you thought, right? Yeah, see, that's the thing, Fernando. When you do a demonstration and a screen or in an area with a lot of light in the environment, screens have a tendency to go light because there's a lot of light reflecting off the surface. This is the color of the technology. And if you want to sit there and say, oh, this is not true. Oh, yes, it is, because when we first painted the screen and we displayed it, we displayed the container, time-stamped date. See that green piece of tape that you can barely see a screen? That's where a screen is sitting at, right next to that green tape. Can't see it, can you? Because it blended in that well. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to send us that we ordered. We'll take care of tomorrow through PayPal. We're requesting to have the item that we purchased, that we bought on your website. And you're going to take this one back, whatever this mess is, and you're going to send us back what we ordered. Or, like I said, you can just return the money back to my account. It's up to you. Ball's in your corner. And when your product does get here, I'm going to reverse engineer it for you messing up, for wasting my time. I'm going to reverse engineer your Frankenstein and make it better than what it is and post your ingredients for free. Free, anytime, to do mine. But before you do that, make sure you make a purchase off my website first, which we know you can't do. But your product is nothing but black and white paint. I could duplicate all your screen paint products within a day because we know how it's made. And if this is the color of your product that you said it is, this is the color that it is, which we know it's not because we have a verification video on your product before it changed over this color. If this is your color and you stand by this, I can make this. So many different ways, it's not even funny. We already made it. We made it right here. We made it when we made the UB. Your product is matching the UB mix. Don't do dumb stuff at the end of the day. Warn you guys about doing dumb stuff. You just gave us a product. This is your product and you stand by that. We can make your product and I can post your ingredients for your Frankenstein. Because we already have it. We made it here. Nothing but black and white paint. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less than black and white paint. Let's see. That's the product we got from the customer in the mail. We made it right there. There's your UV mix. We made it right there. All $40 worth of paint. That's it. Black and white. That's all we had to do. So, are you taking claim for this? Because I hope you're not. Because we already had the ingredients how to make it. So which one is it? Is it the light one or is it the dark one? If it's the dark one, we already have the ingredients for your product already. We can post your Frankenstein ingredients tomorrow. That's why I was looking at that color. I was like, that color looks very, very, seen it somewhere before. And I was like, the UB mix. It's exactly the UB mix. Well, buddy, you got to figure it out because we're going to post it anyway. I'm going to post the ingredients for this one, which is 6 tablespoons of Reverso black paint with 6 tablespoons of white paint. That's how we made this one. And let me see. We have the ingredients for all of them. We made all of them. Just about all of them. We made the Cinemax. We made that one. That was easy to do. That was a cakewalk. That wasn't hard to do. And we also gave him the option when we did these videos to go and make the products himself, but he never did it. Heck, he won't even do this one right here. That's the original one. That's where we got the ingredients from, how to do it. He won't even do this one. So the fact deleted off his channel clearly shows you these are his products down here. That's why you won't do the 1-year swap out, because a 720p projector will give you that same contrast level that you're getting off that other projector. So we're going to request the paint that I ordered from your site. That's what I want. And you're going to take that one back. But to think that your product is the same as our gunmetal, no. This is the color of our gunmetal. I told you gunmetal screens are designed to look almost near black, but they're not. They're gray. That's a gray screen right there. That's not even gunmetal at all, period. Nowhere near. You shouldn't even be calling that gunmetal. It's nowhere near gunmetal. It's not even dark enough to be gunmetal. That's gunmetal. See the difference between the color and this right here? This is a gunmetal screen. That's not gunmetal. That's gray. That's all it is. You can cheat in your customers. You can't even make fake paint right. That's not even gunmetal. Look how poorly that looks. compared to this technology right here. This is gunmetal. That's gray paint. That's all it is. Black and white paint. That's all it is. Nothing new. Ugh. So I'm going to send this back. Now, he wants us to open it because once we open this, what happens is basically he can fight that. He can say, okay, they opened it, they used it, such and so and so. They could have put extra paint into it. You got to be careful with this individual. He's very sneaky. So, like I said, we can show you our product, our technology doesn't even match your product at all in any way whatsoever. What you saw was you saw a gray screen in the demonstration and you figured, oh, that's got to be the color. No, that's because that screen was introducing all that light. You would notice that in your products too if you use some kind of lighting in your environment, which you don't even do. But this is what the technology looks like. Even if this was your product, this would blow your stuff clean out of the water. Mind you, that technology downstairs can take out gunmetals. This is not even dark enough to be called a gunmetal screen at all, period. Fake gunmetals. This is a fake gunmetal screen at that. Send me the one I ordered. And then if you still want to stand by this, I'll post your ingredients tomorrow because it's the UV mix. Literally, it's the UV mix. All your stuff is the same. All you're doing is making the same stuff and just putting different labels on it. Same thing. Stop cheating your customers. All right, people, I'm going to bed. I got to be up tomorrow morning. I got to make a bunch of phone calls. And yeah, like I said, this guy does so much fake stuff, man. I knew I saw that color before, and I had to search for this. It's interesting how Lord works things out because we threw away all his stuff. We missed a container. I found this behind the back of the TV I had downstairs, so I kept it. And it's interesting we kept it because now we have it here to do a comparison. Imagine if I threw that in the trash. Everything works its way out full circle. That's why you can't tell the color of your screen paints. That's why they all have the name gunmetal next to them, because you can't even tell the color of your own product. And at that, this is not even gunmetal. This is gray. This is a gray paint. That's all it is. That's not gunmetal. You don't even know what gunmetal even looks like. Anyway, all right, people, gotta go. By the way, Crow, next time you make a gunmetal, make sure you make it look like this. This is an actual real gunmetal screen. Oh, my goodness, man. But I will be making this right here. We're going to call this Frankenstein. What are we going to call it? We're going to rename it. We can't call it Frankenstein because Frankenstein is not his name. You can't call it that. We're going to call it the Frankie. The Frankie 2.0. I'm going to reverse engineer your stuff right here. We're not going to touch it. We're going to send this back to you. You're getting this back. But I know how to make your stuff already because we made it here. This is the same thing as the UV. So all I got to do is just go in and just get some black paint and drop 6 tablespoons of black paint and boom. I got your product right there. That quick, that fast. So I'm going to call it the Frankie 2.0. I'll post the ingredients. Next time, don't send me fake stuff. Send me the real. See right there? See, I'm lifting your sample sheets off the screen. That's where we made his product on camera using his demonstration. That's close of a match. That's how close of a match that we got on your product. So if we can make this, we know what that is. That's why you don't want anybody to see this video. That's why he got rid of it. This is how he makes his paints. This is how they're made. Let me tell you something, people. If there's nothing, no test at all next to it at all, period, it's just something where they just take the paint it, put it on a high-end projector and have a poorly lit environment and go, voila, it's done. No, that is a black and white gray screen paint product because black and white screen paint products will have issues in those environments. Can't have in fully lit environments. Screens are going to wash out. Contrast is not going to pull up. And they have to be used on high-end projectors to make the screen look somewhat decent. is a black and white mixture, and it's the reason why we gave him this challenge many times, and he refuses to do it. And it's the reason why you can't find this video, because it doesn't exist on his channel, because he deleted it off the channel. So you would make your own mixture just like this, or experiment and come close to making this product. But really doesn't make a difference now, because your product matched house paint. I mean, literally, look how perfect the match is on that. Whew, man, it's got to, I hate to say this, and forgive me, but it sucks to be you. It has to be. You match house paint. I don't know what's worse, to tell you the truth. The fact that you're matching a black and white paint product, or you're trying to reduplicate and rebrand your stuff with the same stuff. You're making fake gunmetal. This is not even gunmetal. This is gray. This is bad, man. And you're matching house paint in the day, which means any one of your customers, all they would have to do is just go get some network grade 773, pull it off the shelf, paint it to the wall, and bam, they got your screen paint that fast. If they were to add any black to it, any silver to it, any glitter, they could overpower your screen that fast. Where's the difference at? I'm just giving you that nice long look. Where's the difference? There is none. Oh, man. All right. We got to call Sherman Williams tomorrow. We got to get some network grade 773. I'm going to show you how to make some advanced models of it. And then we'll show you how to make this mess before we ship it back. The Frankenstein. I'm going to show you how to make the Frankie 2.0. That's what they call it. Frankie Mix. I like Frankie Mix. Frankie Mix 2.0. I'm going to show you how to make a half and half. All right, man. Again, getting back to this, make sure, I'm going to throw all your stuff in a box over here. See? All your stuff's in a box. That's going to be shipped right back to you. And you're going to give me back the product that I ordered, that light mixture. We want that over here. That's what you're going to do. And just so you know, when you thought you sent out gunmetal, you failed. You even failed at trying to make a darker screen paint. You still failed. That's not gunmetal. That's a gray paint. That's what you have right there. Because we have it here. This is gray. All right. Well, with that being said, maybe you might want to try a little better next time. This is gunmetal. You see the difference in that? This is gunmetal. Good gracious, man. I got to go. Thank you all, and God bless. This guy.